It's Week 10 of the NFL.
And we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Chiefs and the Broncos on EA
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewart for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Straight ahead they go with P-Ryan. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Play action with Nix. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 16. Caught near the pylon. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. P-Ryan is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Point after tries, goodbye Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Mahomes got to throw on this first play. Hauled in by Gray. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It's complete to Hopkins. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's brought down after a short gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Quick slant complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game remains to be seen, Brock, but no doubt about it on that opening drive. He was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, Kate, I think it's twofold. Number one, this guy, you just know, you want to get that engine started because when it revs hot, big things happen for this offense. Number two, you felt like there were people there you could pick on defensively. And this defense better find some answers for this playmaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7. Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, so it'll be second down. Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Shotgun snap to Nix. He completes it in traffic. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Hardman with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. They motion the tight end over. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Finds his man, Rice. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Broncos get set to take over. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun handoff to Piron. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Avonte Maddox up for that tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They run once more with Piron. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Again, a run with Piron. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now on 4th down, it's Trenton Gill out to kick it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelce. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Kelce makes the catch. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. from the 31. Has a man, it's Brown. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos are headed back out on offense as we look at Samaje Perine. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Nix. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. From the 28. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Nix with it on 1st. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Nix to throw. Completed to Sutton. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. To throw, here's Nix. Dulcich hauls it in.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Throwing it just before halftime. And a man is there to knock that away. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And it's the Saints who have the lead in the second quarter. The Saints trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, it's off to Jacksonville to see what's going on with the Jags. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Christian Kirk, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete over the middle.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. They'll try it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. All right, partner, it's only 1 extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, sent down by Cody Barton.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
2nd and 6 now. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Sent down by Cody Barton. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Denver ready for another offensive possession. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Finds Mims. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Avonte Maddox up for that tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Nix from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll throw again. Nix. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Trying it right side with Pirine. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Cut by Sutton. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Nix off the play action. That one's complete, right side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. They give now to Pirine. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Nix. Escapes out to the left. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Nix looking to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. The Chiefs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. The drive picks up here, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that.
Touchdown, Kansas City! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Broncos and Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. They're out and set, first and 10. Now Nix. Finding Reynolds. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. 2nd and 3 now. Play action with Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Tied in the 4th, and this defense is making sure it stays that way. Last 2 snaps, well, they've generated some of their best pressure of the game. That's a testament to the want to, the will, and making it happen when it matters the most.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to throw Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Nick's now to throw. Mims with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Burton there to bring it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11. McLaughlin there to bring it in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They motion Reynolds over right. Nix with it on 1st. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st down from the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
That one complete to Hopkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Here he is to throw. He finds Brown right side. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. It's Pacheco again. And he's into the red zone on that run, down to the 18. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Right back to Pacheco. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And that one is good! And he drills the chip shot to win them this game! Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.